Just because they changed their business and stayed quiet for a few months, changing everyone from the business, that the old problem had nothing to do with them. But there's no part hanging out with the same social hangouts of the businesses before being problematic. Just because they changed the business owner, you still have the same problems of history happening in the same locations. Why isn't the community catching on to their bullshit and how they're running a business on Ridgewood? The community signed a petition for this noise pollution, and the new residents and business owners are still creating the same old problems bothering the residents and neighbors, and the increase of drug use in this area. Why hasn't anyone learned about these bodegas and the cameras helping the neighborhood? You see no families of the bodegas participating in the community meetings for quality of life and public safety on their properties. That the neighborhood is complaining about noise, pollution, and crimes in the foot traffic that passes by on a daily basis. Why is the business taking over, controlling the gossip on the corner, damaging the inquiry of life? Making quiet neighbors move out of the neighborhood so they can increase the value of noise, pollution, and increase the value of money. When rules and regulation and education is important, you see why they're selling their business, why they keep bringing in new people. And the problem never changes, it's just new faces creating the same old problems. And they still haven't went to a community meetings or still understanding why we have district leader. All you see at the corners are people renting. And they don't own property, so they don't understand why quietness is important to the elderly people and disabled. These are our community neighbors that are stuck here, may not have any family, and they have nowhere to go when the noise pollution and part starts to happen. Back in the day, we used to knock on doors and let people know we're having parties, so they could prepare if they're gonna be here or if they're gonna leave for a few hours and come back. Now this new generation of blast the music, and Hispanics don't socialize with nobody knocking on doors. And they blast music more than 8 hours a day, overnight into the morning hours. All you hear is Spanish music that Hispanics arguing or complaining. There's nothing peaceful about their parties, but disputing and fighting and getting intoxicating and urinating in front of other people's residential home. These parties are not supporting bathrooms, and these parties are not supporting mental health. They're just creating more crimes and more problematic options just to hang around. And you wonder why criminal activities are happening in your neighborhood. This is why you put up cameras and understanding your neighbor's view and quality of life and public safety. And participating in the community meetings for your human rights, constitutional rights, and quality of life. These groups of party are not above the law. And what is the illegal activities that the cameras are capturing on a daily basis?